Do you believe that in the middle of the ocean, there's a place where people drive beneath the sea to get to work? A place almost completely cut off from the outside world, yet one where no one wants to leave. What keeps them there? And what is life there really like? Today, we're exploring the Faroe Islands, one of the most isolated places on Earth, a land of Vikings. A place with no McDonald's, no real prisons, and yet full of things you wouldn't expect. The first time people arrive here, many think they've reached the edge of the world, surrounded by nothing but windrock and waves. There are roads where you can stand in complete silence, hearing nothing at all, except the wind. But the longer they stay, the more they realize this place is both more raw and more modern than they ever imagined. And the question that lingers the most is, why do more than 50,000 people choose to stay here instead of leaving? This place carries a strong sense of isolation, yet it's far from being left behind. And that's exactly what makes it so unusual. Located between Norway and Iceland, the Faroe Islands are a group of 18 small islands in the North Atlantic, formed by ancient volcanic activity millions of years ago. It may sound very geographical, but once people actually set foot here, the first thing they notice is surprisingly simple. There are almost no tall trees, just wind and long stretches of green hills clinging tightly to steep black cliffs rising from the ocean. There are three things in abundance here: wind waves and sheep. Not by chance is the name Faroe derived from sheep islands. Sheep actually outnumber people here, and they have become an inseparable part of the land itself. The wind blows almost year-round, carrying salt from the sea, making it difficult for trees to grow. And over time, people begin to realize something in the Faroe Islands' nature isn't just scenery. It's what shapes the way people live. The weather here is almost impossible to predict. A morning may still be sunny, but just minutes later, rain and fog roll in, along with strong winds you can feel against your skin. Locals have a familiar saying: if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. It sounds like a joke, but after just a few days, people realize it's almost completely true. There are days when they haven't even adjusted to the morning weather, and by afternoon, everything has already changed. Sometimes, someone can be standing there taking photos, and just minutes later, everything in front of them turns into a wall of white fog. Rain falls nearly all year, and the wind almost never disappears. In the summer, daylight stretches almost all day, with nights where it's hard to tell day from night. But when winter arrives, everything reverses completely. Daylight lasts only a few short hours, and most of the time is spent in darkness. This kind of weather makes it impossible for life here to function in a typical way. Every plan depends on nature. There are days when the wind is so strong that even opening a door becomes difficult. And traveling between islands isn't always possible whenever you want.